Are you counting on referrals to help you grow, build, or sustain your business? Well, I'm here to help you maybe figure things out and see other ways that you could achieve much better results. Before we start, I wanted to do a parenthesis that I think is very important. In the laws of physics and in the laws of business, we need to understand that nothing ever stays the same. So nothing sustains, meaning nothing ever stays in a line that doesn't fluctuate. If you There's the law of resistance. So if you throw a ball down a road, eventually it will stop rolling. And the same, of course, if you throw it down the hill, it will continue rolling because there's momentum and because there's the physics part of momentum that helps the ball continue rolling and take speed. But if you don't have that momentum, eventually the ball will stop rolling. Everything on earth, we as well, if we don't continue growing, eventually we die or we deteriorate. If you don't invest time, money, energy into anything, well, eventually it deteriorates, whether it's relationship, a business, a plant, your body, etc. So in business, if you expect your business to grow with only referrals, you're you're kind of putting your success, your ball into somebody else's hand and pray to God that they do their job and talk about you. But we need to be honest here and understand that there's two things that's preventing that from helping you grow your business. First of all, is people are forgetful. So don't think that because you offer them a great service or a great product or something amazing that they're gonna remember you forever. It happens, but you can't count on it with 100% certainty. And people are forgetful. They might forget that you were the one who offered them that product or service, and they might confuse you with somebody else if you're not top of mind. Secondly, is people don't care. That's the reality of things. We have enough on our minds with our own lives, with our own problems, with our own um, things we have to take care of in our own little environment to care about promoting other businesses just like that. We might do it if someone asks us where did you buy this, or how did you acquire this. We might remember and take the time to explain. Other people are also secretive. They might not want to share the information just openly and want to keep it as a secret. Aha, I'll never tell you because I have it and you won't. So, depending on others to really generate more leads and more business for you is really dangerous. And again, what doesn't grow will eventually die. I had someone tell me also recently, oh, I have so many contacts that I'm not worried about, generating sales. But contacts is just one thing. If you don't do something with the list of contacts you have, well, it's just like a white page book. It's just like nothing, basically. Lists are useful only if you utilize them and if your lists are actually reflecting your target audience. So if just having a list to have a list, well, it's not going to do much for you. So that mistake of hoping for the best is really dangerous for a business. And I believe that to grow a business, to create more sustainable and a growth that's continuing, you have to continuously have more leads in your funnel. You can't sit on your laurels and think, well, that's it. I did my job 5 years ago. I'm good. You can't do that, especially not today, not in the marketplace we're in, where it's highly competitive and you always have to be on the edge. You always have to have something better, something more than everybody else in order to be competitive and to win at the game of business. Because what you don't do, I can assure you, your competitor will. And that's how some businesses grow and others fail or go into oblivion. It's just because they didn't get the market share. So if you are uh, in 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 business, well, you need to always keep in mind, how can I grow market shares? How can I build and have more piece of the pie? Because if you don't, somebody else will, and there's only one pie. So if you don't grow that piece of pie, somebody will grow theirs and take your piece of pie. So I'm saying this because I'm very passionate about growing business. I've been in business for ever since I can remember. I grew up in a business. I grew up with my parents. I started being in business when I was 8 years old. So I can say I have over 40 years of experience in business because I've never stopped. Ever since I was in the pastry shop with my parents, I counted bills, helped the clients, then I did the accounting. At 13, I had a franchise. I had my own pastry shop to my name that I had to take care of. My parents thought that that would help me have responsibility and know how to handle difficult situations. Thank God I was a gifted kid, and because of the way I was very independent and very solitary. So I was able to get that on my shoulders. I didn't really care about playing with other kids. I really liked building things. I really liked managing things, even from a very, very young age. So I'm very passionate about business because my parents lost their business when I was 21. Dramatically, it was a big, big drama. They lost their pastry. I was not working there anymore at 21. Actually, I retired from their business at 18 because I told them, I put 10 years of my life in your business. Now it's time for me to do something else. But nonetheless, at 21, I went there and they were literally closing shop, and it was really, really a difficult thing to see. It traumatized me profoundly, especially the way it happened. It was very, very dramatic. And so I'm very passionate about business and people with small, medium, even large corporations. I've helped very large businesses grow their margins, grow their profit with very out of the box ways of seeing things and doing things. Even I remember I worked for a very big publisher at some point, and I realized that the way that they were presenting their numbers were inefficient. And I just transformed the way they were presenting numbers, and it completely changed their marketing strategy and their growth. Even the vice president came down to see who was that person who had that idea of changing just a small thing in the way that the statistics were presented, and that increased dramatically the number of sales. So if you want to grow your business, if you want to grow your sales, well, you can evidently contact me as a business coach. I also offer something that I love, that I'm very passionate about. That's a LinkedIn lead generation system. I basically help you get very targeted leads in your field, and with you, we build a way of acquiring and contacting those leads. And you receive hot leads in your inbox, in your messenger, in your calendar, and all you have to do is close the sale. So that helps a lot because I believe that without lead generation, without people in our funnel, the business dies. And LinkedIn is really the social media that has the most amount of business people grouped into on one platform, on one place, and that helps you really get the real contacts you need, the real people that will buy your product or service, and generate leads that will grow your business and have you more sales, which we all want at the end of the day. So if you want, there's a link below or above in the about lead generation, and I really hope you do jump on this opportunity to generate more leads, more sales for your business. And if you have questions, of course, there's many ways you can contact me, and I'm sure you found one around this video. Thank you and have a great day.